Hey everyone, today in this part of the video, you'll be learning about parts of an angle and quadrant angles. So now, let us start with parts of an angle. First, what is an angle? An angle is formed when two rays meet at a common endpoint called the vertex. Now, there are two parts in an angle, the initial side and terminal side. The initial side is a ray that comes from the vertex of an angle which is always placed on the positive x-axis. On the other hand, the terminal side is a straight line that has been rotated around a point on another line to form an angle measured in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction. Moving on, we're going to be discussing about quadrant angles. So, what is a quadrant angle? Well, a quadrant angle is an angle whose terminal side coincides with either x or y axis. Quadrant is usually measured in 90 degrees increment. So 90, 180, 270, 360, and so on. On another basis, the quadrant angles can be in radians, and that is measured in pi increments. Pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, etc.
Coterminal angles are angles in standard position that have a common terminal side. If the angle rotates at counterclockwise direction, the angle has a positive measurement. And if the angle rotates at clockwise direction, the angle has a negative measurement. To find the positive angle measurement at 360 degrees, and to find the negative angle measurement, subtract 360 degrees. Example, 45 degrees plus 360 degrees is equals to 405 degrees. And 45 degrees minus 360 degrees is equals to negative 315 degrees. Therefore, 405 degrees and negative 315 degrees are coterminal angles. Reference angle is an angle that makes with the x-axis regardless of where the angle ends. If the angle is found at quadrant 1, the angle is equal to the given angle. If the angle is found at quadrant 2, the formula will be 180 degrees minus x. If the angle is found at quadrant 3, the formula will be x minus 180 degrees. And if the angle is found at quadrant 4, the formula will be 360 degrees minus x.
Converting radian measure to degree measure, and vice versa. 1 radian is the measure of an angle in standard position, whose terminal side intercepts an arc of length. Since the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, then there are 2 pi radians in a full circle. 2 pi radians is equals to 360 degree. Pi radian is equals to 180 degree. To convert a degree measure to radian measure, multiply degree measure by radians over 180 degree. To convert a radian measure to degree measure, multiply radian measure by 180 degree over pi radians.
How to find the exact value of circular functions. The circle below is drawn in a coordinate system where the circle center is at the origin and has a radius of 1. This circle is known as a unit circle. The x and y coordinates for each point along the circle may be ascertained by reading of the values of the x and y axis. If you picture a right triangle with one side along the x-axis, then the cosine of the angle will be the x-coordinate and the sine of the angle will be the y-coordinate. Since both the coordinates are defined by using a unit circle, they are often called circular functions. Here is an example. Solve the equation sine x equals to 0.5 with the unit circle. If we examine the figure below, it is evident that there are two solutions to the problem. We arrive at the first solution by using a pocket calculator and keying x is equal to sine negative 1, 0.5 is equal to 30 degrees. Since half a revolution is 180 degrees, we ascertain the other angle by 180 minus x equals